To be fair, the banking system does fall under a lot of scrutiny from other organizations, and they do a lot of reporting already with FinCEN and things like that. So that could be part of it. But a lot of the others, especially, having worked in the insurance industry and things like that, I know there's a lot of opportunity. And that industry does a lot of education around money laundering, anti-money laundering, how to identify it and, minimize it and things like that. So I'm curious why they're exempt. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's great. I think everybody should be exempt. But it's just I don't know that the reason they're stating necessarily lines up. But the bottom line is, right now that BOI is the law of the land, and you need to file it. And if you've got a new company, a new LLC, or a new organization that doesn't fall under one of those exempt organizations, you need to have that report filed, even if you're just John Doe solopreneur or Susie Smith. I just started my network marketing agency and I'm going to do an LLC. You need to file that report, because if you don't, it can result in some serious blowback for you financially. I mean, $500 a day, that can add up quick. And once you're on the government's radar, you're kind of on there, right? But the question is, okay, how do I file it? We're going to put the link. It's basically at the FinCEN website. There's a little link. It's BOE or BOI filing. Just click it and fill in your information. It doesn't take that long. But again, it's critical that you do file it. Not giving any recommendations, but if you have a company that was previous to January 1st, I would wait and see how all this plays out. Yeah. You've got until the end of the year. If you're open before January 1, 2024, you've got till the end of the year to get your report filed. But if they're coming back and saying, hey, the different courts and things like that, because this battle is not over by any means. If they come back and say, no, this is unconstitutional, they can't, because there's some argument going on now at much higher levels. But if they come back and say, hey, guess what? It's unconstitutional. Well, you've already given that information over, so now it's kind of out there. And if you don't care, no big deal. Go ahead and file it, right? But I know a lot of our watchers out there, viewers out there, do care about that stuff. But you also want to make sure that you're abiding by the law of the land. So right. You have until the end of the year to do it. So what are your thoughts on that? Any final thoughts?
No, I don't want to be fined $500 a day. So yeah, I say.
I mean, could you imagine what that would do to your average, network marketer or, network realtor out there? Because realtors are all 1099 too. And a lot of them do the LLC thing.
Yeah. I mean, I would say for a lot of them, good luck getting it, because they don't have it. They're not going to have it to pay.
They'll get it. They'll get it. It's coming, it's the government. They'll get their money, right? But again, just be aware of it. It's important. You need to make sure you're on top of it as a business owner. It's not just all smiles and meeting clients. You've got to make sure you're handling the back office too, or at least working with a team, have a team around you. We did a video a while back called Your Money Team, where we talk about that, who you should have around you as part of your team. So I would go and search that video out. You can go to our website at blackswanmoney.com. That's our YouTube channel. Watch the video.